awesome, absolutely awesome.
Love it when a plan comes together. Definitely worth a look. Yeah, it was well on par. Hello everybody, it's me, I'm here. Well, you know that because you're watching me. Anyway, sorry. Oh, it's been a while. It has been, hasn't it? I can't honestly remember the last video I did was regard. You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm here to review an awesome, fantastic movie that I've just been to see, Immortals, starring Superman himself, aka Henry Cavill, and wow. Okay, directed by Tarsum Singh, the guy who helped to produce 300, which was directed by Zack Snyder. Visually, it was brilliant. What I will say is, don't go and see this movie in 3D. If you have the chance to see it in 2D, please see it in 2D, because the 3D didn't really help at all. The only reason I went to see it in 3D was because there was only one 2D showing, which was earlier in the afternoon whilst I was at work, so I couldn't go and see it. So I had to pick the 3D version instead, unfortunately. So like I say, go and see the 2D version, because as I say, the 3D doesn't really help you that much. Story goes, there was a war between the gods and the Titans. The Titans got locked up, and King Hyperion, played excellently, by the way, by Mickey Rourke. That dude is coming back into form, I have to say. And it just gets to the point of where, as I say, he's seeking this epic bow known as the Imperious Bow, and he's going to use it to free the Titans and pretty much just wage war upon the whole world. The story itself, the plot's a bit patchy in places, but you follow it as best as you can. Who else have we got? Frieda Pinto plays a future vision-seeking priestess, or an oracle, as we call her. Can I just say one thing? I have seen some very interesting female rear ends on cinema in my time, but I don't think I will ever see anything quite as perfect as Frieda Pinto's. Okay, chaps, arm yourselves. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, if you do go and see this movie in 3D, that will be the winning point of seeing the movie in 3D. Okay, Frieda Pinto has got an awesome arse. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Henry Cavill plays Theseus, and he's a peasant. His mother as well is living with him as well, and it's the whole usual, you know, hero rags, you know, from a poor living family rising up to, you know, lead an army and all that sort of stuff. But what I love so much about this film was just Henry Cavill himself. I'm watching this guy closely, and I'm thinking, you know, he's the next Superman. He's playing Superman. He's going to be in the Man of Steel in 2013. And throughout the entire movie, he just has this resilience about him. He just brings out this aura of a guy who knows where he stands, and he plays Theseus so brilliantly. And, you know, my reservations about him playing Superman have just gone, because I've seen interviews, I've read quotes that he's given. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready for him as Superman, and watching this film was just, it was brilliant. It just him overall. When he faces off against Mickey Rourke as well, it's brilliant. The fighting scene between them two is fantastic. You have to just pay close attention to that. The gods and the Titans, as I say, the fight between them, whoa. Luke Evans plays Zeus, and yeah, thumbs up from me, Luke. That was pretty good. We had Kellen Lutz. Those of you from Twilight will probably know who he is. He plays Poseidon. We've got Isabel Lucas, who plays Athena. Isabel Lucas being the female from Transformers 2, who basically tries to seduce our hero Sam Witwicky. And then Megan Fox's Michaela walks in on them two, pretty much snogging. That was fun. But she does you know, again, the costumes, everything visually was brilliant. If you've seen 300, I can guarantee that you will love Immortals as well. The visuals were brilliant. As I say again, the plot was a bit catchy, a bit patchy rather. you know, there's a scene where Henry Cavill's giving out a big speech to the army, and again, brilliant. Okay, the only downside that I would have to this film, as I say, with the plot being so patchy, it was slow in places. So it's pretty slow, but like I say, overall, thoroughly enjoyed it. But as I say, if you do have a chance to see it in, in 2D, go and see it in 2D. If you want to see Frieda Pinto's awesome arse in 3D, then yes, go and see it in 3D. Chaps, you have my blessing on that. But yeah, loved it. Thumbs up. Bring on Man of Steel, June 14, 2013. Henry Cavill, I salute you. And it is the 11th of the 11th of the 11th after all, isn't it? I hope you lot have been remembering. I know I have. Apparently my mum actually told me that her dad, my granddad, actually fought in the war once. So proud of him. Well done, dude. Yes, anyway, that'll do from me. Thank you for watching. As I say, Man of Steel 2013. Henry Cavill is Superman. Good night.